guys have seen this before. This is my custom Savage 12FV 6 rifle. This has been in a lot of my videos. Probably my most accurate bolt action rifle, and this is the rifle that I shoot F-class with. But you may notice that something different about it than you've seen in every other video that this rifle's been in. It's got a different scope on it today. Normally it's sporting a Weaver Nitrex F-class style scope, and today I've dropped this Athlon Ares btr 4.5-27x50 on it. I got this scope not for this rifle. I actually picked this scope up for another build that I'm putting together, and while I'm waiting on a couple of parts for that, this thing has just been sitting around. I'm putting together a rifle strictly for, well, not strictly for, but with the main purpose of having a rifle that I can shoot really good ELR shots with. So out past a mile and well beyond a mile is the rifle that I'm putting together, and that's what this scope is actually intended for. But in the meantime, it's just been sitting around in the box, and I figured I might as well get some use out of it. So I dropped it here on my 6mm and took it out yesterday. And since I've got this scope intended for ELR use, I figured let's test it out at ELR distances. So I set a plate out at 1,925 yards, which is the furthest I've ever attempted to shoot this 6mm. The elevation was 26.6 mils. In the video, if you'll notice, my first shot was a half a mil low, or I thought. It actually ended up being 3/10 low. I dialed up, or I held a half a mil higher, and then had to come back down 2/10. Well, so I thought, either my tracking, my numbers somewhere were off in there, 3/10 of a mil. But then after I got to thinking about it, when I zeroed this scope on here, I noticed that it was the group that I shot for zero was 3/10 of a mil below my point of aim, and I forgot to adjust it back up and re-zero it, or reset the turrets to zero. So actually, this thing tracked dead on perfect all the way out to 1,925 yards with a 6mm. And the 6mm is not intended for ELR use at all. The time of flight on this thing was just under 5 seconds. 108 grain ELDM hand loads coming out of here at about 3130 to 3140. And as you'll see, it took 9 shots in a full value 10-mile-an-hour wind. The wind was strong enough and at a great enough angle. I had 4 full mils of windage dialed into the turret to get on plate, and it was still playing tricks on me. It took 9 shots to get on plate, and then I shot one more shot after that to back it up, and it landed 2 in a row at 1,925 yards. So check it out. All right, there we go. This is 1,925 yards, 6mm Creedmoor. Furthest I will have ever attempted to take this rifle out to. I've had it out to 1,800 yards. But while the field is right for ELR, I wanted to test this out. So we are dialed up. Well, we are dialed up and holding a total of 27 mils. 27.6 mils to be exact, and right 2.3 for wind.
I do believe that fell short and left. Short about 1/2 mil and left 3/10. Okay, so we are a total of 1 mil left. The wind up high must be quite a bit more. Okay, elevation looked good just off left side of plate. So let's come right. Three more tenths. There is 2 balloons on plate to confirm impact. Okay, same spot. Right over it. Okay, we need to bring that down. Like 2/10 maybe. Okay, come on, just off left. Same spot. My goodness, that wind is really picking up. Okay, just off right. Impact. That is 1925 with a 6mm Creedmoor. 4,
Took 9 shots to get on target. A little more than I'd like, but the wind was definitely being tricky. It probably would have been a lot less had the wind not been so tricky. Let's see if we can back this up. That wind was picking up and slowing down quite a bit. Another impact. Target is moving. Impact.